Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix. Let's see where you are, see what you're working with. This is the What's the Tea deck by, this is her second edition, What's the Tea deck by Virtual Reality 9 Tarot. Virtual Reality 9 Tarot. Let's see. Can you see it? Yes, she's on Etsy and she's also on YouTube. If you guys want to purchase any of her decks, she gave me a coupon code, Phoenix Save 10, if you guys want to get 10% off of purchasing her decks. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6, meaning have my back because I have yours. Also, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Warning, warning, warning. It's not a warning. My pretty is here, so she will come in here and interrupt. I have her and my niece here. So that is distractions in life. Always remember that distractions can be good and they also can be bad depending on how you deal with them. So just understand that. But my pretty is not a distraction. She is a beautiful entity in my life, and I would never, ever, 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 ever take that away from myself. There is a cult, strange and sinister, that you are dealing with. Let's just dig into that. What is cult? Strange and sinister, something strange and sinister that you've been a part of, moved on. You moved on from it. It says distance does not make the heart grow fonder, but some type of energy that you were dealing with was cult like, but you had to distance yourself, move on. It says distance does not make the heart grow fonder. So again, you're having to figure out what it is, because you was gonna set it off in this piece. It caused you to be triggered, and you know what, it's just like, you know what, no, I can't do this. My peace is more than anything, and I have to move forward. I have to move forward. So whatever type of situation or that you've been dealing with, it caused you to have to move forward because it was making you feel some kind of way, and feeling some kind of way when it comes to a Cancer is not a good thing. I mean, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this isn't for you, it isn't for you. But we have racist. Oh, I don't know. A xenophobe. I don't know. I forget. Am I saying that right? Xenophobe. But maybe it was something that. Oh. Maybe it was an energy that you were around that made you feel some kind of way. I don't know. You know, a lot of the things that's happening right now in the world is caused for some type of what is it called? Sorry, my arm is itching. Celebrating quietly. Mum's a word. This came in reverse, so let's just keep it at that. So when it comes to people's viewpoints, political views, when it comes to Roe versus Wade, all of these things are triggering to people who have experienced things, and so we all have to remove ourselves from people. And also, they say don't discuss politics with friends and family because it doesn't work out. Bigot, yeah, prejudice and antagonist. So, yeah, you don't discuss politics because, yeah, bitter, hard pill to swallow. Everybody's viewpoints is hard. It's hard to deal with, and you think you know somebody until you get their views, and so at some point, you kind of consider things to be, I wouldn't say necessarily racist, but I would say not your beliefs, and so that will makes you. That's what can trigger you, even if it's dealing with a family member. So that is where we are. I'm not gonna touch on this too much, but this could be somebody that you're in a house with. This could be somebody that you share a house with. This could be somebody that is in your family that you grew up with, or this could be somebody who you work with, or somebody who your neighbor. But the thing is that don't share your political views or how you figure and your opinion, because opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them, and when you get to that debate factor and that, no, don't do anything that you don't get paid for. If you don't get paid to debate and to go back and forth when it comes to your views, your political views, any type of views or whatever, remove yourself. Remove yourself. Distance does not make the heart grow fonder. So that is maybe a message for somebody that needs to understand. Do not have these conversations with people, because it is something that will always trigger you. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull tarot and move forward. I'm going to pull from my big head tarot. I don't know. I call her big head, but hold on. Let me get that. But I just feel like that is a situation to where you'll never really see eye to eye. There's not worth it. Your viewpoint when it comes to political views, things like that. Your viewpoint is your viewpoint. The way somebody else feels is theirs. And all of the way the system is set up, if you ask me, is not right. Certain things are not right, but that's my viewpoint. But that is the reason why you have to be the change that you want to see in life. And you don't feel, some people don't feel like their voice can matter, but it does. And I'm coming off of my civics class right now, and this is basically what, even though we don't feel like it's right, if we don't be that voice, or we don't be the person who changes, who does the change.orgs, or who does, and comes up in front and become that member of their area, or of their state or city, then nothing will change. And so it takes a community, it takes a village to come up and stand. So again, this can be cult-like, if you ask me. And so that's what we're dealing with in everybody's viewpoint of January 6th, everybody's viewpoint of Roe versus Wade, everybody's viewpoint of the gun rights, and all these different things are just messy. And if you're not going to do anything to change it, there's no there is no meaning that, respectfully, if you're not going to go to Congress and try to stand out there and make something happen, then you debating with your neighbor is not going to help. So that's just how I see that. And that is what I had to come to. And that's just in general, respectfully, when it comes to how you see things and how you view the world, from the way that you love, the way that you help, the way that you hurt, the way that those things are your own. Those are the way you do things. And so everybody does things differently. And that's where the codependent energy comes in at. And I'm going to keep stressing that, because if we feel like we have the need to change somebody's opinion, views, or things like that, that's codependency. And listen to Codependent No More by Melanie Beattie. My opinion, personally, you don't have to. If you don't like what we're talking about now, which we're not going to move forward, I'll just go ahead and get emotions when it comes to how you feel and move forward, because I'm not going to stay on this, because this is something that is triggering to people. And it just, all of this right here is not my energy, and I don't want to be a part of it. But if you can't celebrate with the people that you're around, then at some part, the bitter hard pill to swallow is to walk away, because it's all an emotion right here that's here when it comes to what's happening, the trying times of, me being, respectfully, I see things differently when it comes to how the world is going. Everything that I learned back in the day in regards to how the political things are happening, and it's showing to me, because what I learned years ago, that is happening now. That's my opinion, respectfully. All right, hold on, let me get my cards. Okay, so I have my big head girl cards. This is just emotions here, so we're just gonna move forward quick, fast, and this will only be like no more than a 15 to 20 minute read, because again, your opinions are your opinions. Again, if you can't do anything about them, the only thing you can do is not discuss them, or not discuss how somebody else feels. This is triggering when it comes to the day and age that we're in, and a lot of people let the distraction stop them. Yeah, loyalty. See, the Pentacles comes out with needing clarity. When you feel like everybody is your friend, family, or whatever, coworker, their loyalty isn't, may not be the same of what you think it should be. And so that is where it comes at needing clarification. Yeah. So I'm just reading off the cards, and the cards here say loyalty, generosity, and mastership. So again, King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles says, listen, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day, right? Actually, I'm sorry. That is the Knight of Pentacles. There's no reward without risk. Create opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail, and invest your time wisely. If there's anything that you believe when it comes to these situations, when it comes to Congress, anything like that, you have to be the voice. That's how I see it. Don't argue with people of your opinions, your neighbors, things like that. Mastership, Three of Pentacles energy, working as a team. This is this energy here, working as a team. If you don't want to work as a team when it comes to the generosity and how you see things, then sometimes you just have to walk away, move on, and that is how I see that energy, because again, you have to master the things that you believe in. And that's just with anything. That's any type of growth when it comes to how things are. So don't bother trying to, rehabilitate. Exactly. Page of Pentacles energy is never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. When you think you know people's viewpoints, and when you think you know how things are supposed to be, you start to look at people and see how, what happens behind behind closed doors is basically what they want to do in life. And when you start to see that the way people live is not based on your belief system and your viewpoint, then you move yourself from the situation. You remove yourself from the situation because it looks cult like to you. It looks like it triggers you. It could be considered like you might think it's racist, or it's a way of, they weren't raised like you. Their belief system is different, and then you become the bigot. So just go ahead and move forward from that situation. Unity. Yeah. Because if you can't be united, or unity, you can have any type of unity, when it comes to these types of situations, then the best thing for you to do is to walk on, move forward, is to move forward. And then, regret, because there will be a lot of regret when it comes to dealing with type of people like this, because again, you can't change anybody. Flexibility, juggling how you feel, it's a bitter pill to swallow when you have to, It could be in regards to how people feel like, certain things are greedy, or that what causes you anxiety, leadership. You have to lead by example. King of Wands energy. Where did I say? Oh, that was the King of Pentacles. So the King of Wands energy is a true leader who leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. If you are trying to do this when it comes to certain situations, listen, the only person that you are in control of is yourself. And if it comes to anything, when it comes to Congress opinions, the way the world is going, the only thing you can do is lead by example. Get a community together. No, don't do anything like January 6th and get all the stuff going and boiling or whatever. No, do it the right way. That's the only thing I can say. I'm going to leave this energy here because, again, when it comes to these types of viewpoints, they're like assholes in their opinions. Everybody has them. But if you're willing to do something about it, then there you have it. That is the best thing. Be the change in your community. That's it. Be the change you want to see. That's just what I'm going to name this. It says the Euconite. It says spiritual insight, balance, and release. Again, release the things that no longer serve you. It's this deal with your heart and your third eye chakra. Your heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and forgiveness. You got to forgive these people, or you got to respectfully forgive these people for having different beliefs. It's not even forgiving. You have to remove yourself from people who aren't in that same energy as you, who don't have the same belief systems, because it will all boil up, or you don't discuss these type of things that are triggering. So depending on who this person is in your life, or where the situation lies in, stay away from it. Unless you're going to be the change in your community, be the change you want to see. Third eye chakra deals with your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. You have to understand that the way that you perceive people may not have the people that you perceive or may understand or thought you understood don't have that same belief system as you. So you have to understand your spiritual insight, your balance, and your release is to, I am here to flourish. And that's what it matters. You're here to flourish, not to care about things that don't pay you. And so your greed, or the greed of others, or the way people see different beliefs, whether Republican, Democrat, whatever the situation is, stay away from it. If you cannot be the change in your community, or be the change that you want to see. And that's where it is. If you're here to flourish, flourish. The Unakite crystal, spiritual insight, balance, release. So let's go ahead and release this energy, because again, you can't change anybody or make them be able to you can't make them be able to juggle or decipher between what it is, or make them adapt to how you believe. No, you cannot do that. So that becomes regret, because you feel like this person, who you felt like was a friend, family, whatever, is prejudice or antagonizing a situation, and there's no room for growth or celebrating, right? So it makes you feel triggered, and like it's a cult or some type of racist belief, whatever somebody believes, whether Muslim, Christian, whatever the belief system is, that has nothing to do with you. Let's let this energy go, because I'm over it already. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, addictions, and addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.